As the court please, my lord, all the accused are now here.
Okay, thanks.
The appearances for the state are still the same.
Yes.
Advocate Ngumalo is not here today. He sent a message last night to say that he has requested Mr. Ramosepele to stand in for him. Advocate Mshololo is also not at court today. Apparently, she has made the same arrangement with Mr. Ramosepele, subject to confirmation by
Yes,
him.
Mr. Ramosepele.
My Lord, as it pleases the court, indeed so, my Lord. On Friday afternoon, I received telephone calls from both Advocate Mshololo and Advocate Ngumalo requesting me to stand in for them since they are both in KwaZulu-Natal, my Lord. So I beg leave from the court to go just and confirm that with their respective clients, my Lord.
Okay.
If it may please the court, my Lord. My Lord,
Yes.
I've just conferred with the respective clients of my learned colleagues. They do not have a problem if I stand in for my colleagues, my Lord.
Thanks. May you confirm with the accused, sir?
Mr. Mapisa kanye na Mr. Ntuli abameli benu uNqumalo noMshololo abekho ubaba uMsipili uqeda ukukhuluma nani ke manje ethi uzoma endaweni yabo babili inkantolo ofisa nje ukwazi ukuthi niyakuvuma yini lokho. So confirmed, my lord.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Faroi.
As the court please, my lord, the right of cross-examination in respect of accused number 1 has been reserved until the 19th of May. However, the case was postponed to today for Advocate Minisi to give an indication of how far he is with his preparation for cross-examination.
Yes, Mr. Mnisi.
As it pleases the court, my lord, I may confirm that we will definitely proceed on the 19th. Thank you.
You are confirming that you are ready. You will be ready on the 19th.
Yes.
Yes. The brigadier is not here.
No, he was excused,
He was excused, yeah.
on the previous occasion.
Okay.
I can just perhaps mention that Advocate Minisi did request certain information from the state, and the state has furnished that information to Advocate Minisi.
What's that information?
Well, the first item that they requested was the AVL records for the Fortuna, Toyota Fortuna, for the date of the 6th of June 2020. And that has been furnished to them.
Yeah.
Then the second item that they requested was the AVL records for the Red Golf that was used by Sergeant Mkola on the 30th of May 2020. We have referred them to the relevant extracts of the evidence of Mr. Dupree, where he indicated that the Red Golf was not fitted with AVL. We have obtained the affidavit of a facility manager in the South African Police, indicating, confirming that aspect of the evidence that the Red Golf was allocated to the cold case unit, as well as the Toyota Fortuna. I think that is the information, the additional information that they requested from the state.
Yeah, okay, fine. So if we recall the evidence, that Red Golf driven by, is it the lady, investigating officer, Mrs.
Sergeant Mukola.
Mahola, she did say it was not fitted with
Yes.
an AVL.
Yes, automatic vehicle location, and that was also confirmed by Mr. Dupree.
Dupree.
And we furnished the defense with the extract of the evidence of Mr. Dupree.
Any comments, Mr. Mnisi?
Yeah, thank you, my lord. Because of these new developments, my lord, it necessitates us having to go and see if, because there are so many police that were involved there, including the Metro Corps. So we definitely have to go sit down and pen a very formal letter and request the AVL vehicles of the AVL record of all the vehicles that were involved there, because that is central to our defense. It does not end up with Mohola's vehicle, I mean the vehicle that was driven by Mohola. And it strikes us very strange, my lord. Let me actually put it on record that it is very strange that the Fortuna was fitted with an AVL. Now, when we're requesting the AVL record of the Red Golf, and then we are informed. We don't dispute the information that been told, but it's very strange that the Red Golf, which was performing the same function as the White Fortuna, was not fitted with an AVL. So I don't know what criteria did they use to decide which vehicle should be fitted with an AVL record or not. I don't know. But with that as it may, it does not end up there. Therefore, we will proceed to request further AVL records from the motor vehicles that were also involved in relation to the arrest of accused number 1 and number 2 as well. Because those records are central to what they want to come and tell this court. And some of the aspects that we also want to put to the witnesses that are currently testifying and those that the state might wish to call in respect of these particular aspects. Thank you, Madam.
Yes, Mr. Ramasapiri.
As it pleases the court, my lord, indeed so. It has come to our attention that several police officers, especially in my defense for accused number 2, that were central in the events of the 16th, the 18th, the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, and the 24th of June. We haven't received those AVLs, and they are central to us for the movement as to where accused number 1 was taken and by whom. So I'm going to similarly pen a formal correspondence communique to the state to request those AVLs for, in particular, the Metro Police officers that were involved in the arrest, the transportation of accused number 2, my lord. As the court places.
Yes, Mr. Malloy, any response?
Well, Mr. Ramasipil is done with his cross-examination.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still wants to have a second bite at the cherry. But yeah, we will, as soon as we've received the request, we will deal with it. We can just mention that we also asked for the AVL in respect of the white BMW. The court will recall that there was also mention made of a white BMW used by Sergeant Mokola. We've requested that, and we're still waiting for the AVLs in respect of that the white BMW.
Yeah, the funny thing about this matter is that when all the councils undertook the cross-examination of the Dupree, Mohola, and Mohani, they never made these requests.
Well,
Am I correct?
yes, that is
They
indeed
never
so. Yes.
transgressed the request that we need the AVL of the BMW, etc., etc. Am I correct? Maybe
Yes.
I'm wrong, I don't know.
Yes, indeed, that was never requested, Madam.
They just cross-examined to their satisfaction without mentioning that.
Yes.
But now,
it
this is
only-
cross-examination. As I understand cross-examination, it relates to the evidence of Ginanda,
Yes.
not the other witnesses.
Indeed, and by accused number 1.
Yes,
Yes. The other accused have already,
they've already cross-examined.
cross-examination has already been conducted on their behalf.
Okay. So we postpone to which date?
The
19th.
Maybe before we close, my lord.
Yeah.
I think I need to put this thing very clear and in its proper perspective. I mean, you cancel to accuse number one.
They're fine.
Yes. So legally, I'm obliged to refollow each and every information as per instruction that is giving me. It doesn't matter that the other office, there were officers who testified and these issues were never raised, but I'm only following instructions that I'm receiving from accused number one as his new counsel after the passing away of Mr. Mgomezulu. Thank you, my lord.
So I must assume that number one never instructed his previous attorney or advocate, Mr. Mgomezulu, to follow up on these exigencies.
I'm not privy to what happened between the two of them, my lord, because
No, but you've consulted him.
I may not divulge the content
but
of my,
look, this is common sense. You don't need to
consultation
be
to the court, my lord. It's
a
it's
Mandela.
a privileged communication.
No, you don't have to have the wisdom of a Mandela to say, did you instruct your previous counsel, Mr. Mgomezulu, to do A, B, C, and D? It must follow.
But that's a privileged information again, man. I may not
No,
divulge
it
it
is
to the
privileged,
court.
but I am saying common sense tells you that you have to traverse that. Otherwise,
No, thank you, my lord.
and cross-examination only traverses what has been testified to by a particular witness. Am I correct, sir?
Well, one can go outside
Yeah.
the ambit of a witness evidence in cross-examination.
Yeah.
Basically, in cross-examination, one can cover any aspect as long as it's admissible in terms of the law.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's postpone to which day then? Postpone to
The 19th of May,
19th of May.
yes.
So on that day, are we going ahead, Mr. Nisi?
The fact that my lord would not have received this information
No.
will not stop us from proceeding.
My question is very simple. Are we proceeding on the 19th?
Yes, we are going to proceed.
Thanks. Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Brigadier Gininda will be around, is that not so?
Yes, indeed. This date was communicated to him on the previous occasion when he was here.
Okay, fine. Then we postpone for further cross-examination to the 19th of May for the cross-examination of Brigadier Gininda. Okay.
Siyahlehlisake kuze kube ngeyi-19 ukuthi ke u-advocate umnisi ezohloma-ke imibuzo kuyena ubrigadier Gininda. So buya ngazo i-19 kuyona le nyanga.
Okay, the court will adjourn then.